Southwest 6th Avenue. The thing that I love about our after-school program is we really focus on the area of academic success. We have teachers that are hired here. We have tutors that are hired here. I've been here as the director since January, and I've seen a great increase in the grades of our kids. I'll give you just a couple scenarios of what we've been able to do in impacting the lives of the kids that's coming here. We had a young man by the name of Emmanuel. When I started here, his grade point average in the 7th grade, which that's the grade that he's in, was a 1.14 average. I instituted a program called the Grades Up Initiative. That Grades Up Initiative, when they come into the building, they have to sit with our tutors. They have to show us their work. We also check their computers for missing assignments. We meet with their teachers. We meet with the parents to make sure that we're offering the extra resources and the help that is needed to ensure that each child has academic success. Well, Emmanuel started off with a 1.14 average, and by the time he went through 4 weeks of our Grades Up Initiative, he went from a 1.14 to a 3.24. We had another young man that went through our program, Zacharias, that had a 1.0 average. When Zacharias went through the program, right now Zacharias is sitting at a 2.9, right at a 3.0. He promised me today that he'll end off with a 3.5 average. So I'm excited about what we're able to bring to the kids here. And so we do have open spots here in our after-school program. I will say this here. We only have 40 spots in our after-school program. We get calls every day because parents are so interested in our program because of what the time we spend with the kids' academics. We're open from 2:30 to 6:30 Monday through Friday. So I will leave over in the comment section, I will leave my information if you want more information about our program, if you want to have them enrolled. I talked to our CEO today because we was just about almost full, and I asked her to open up an additional 10 spots just for Carver for the 6th through 8th graders. So parents, if you're interested in your kids coming here for the after school program, I personally fought for you to have, to be able to have an opportunity to have the kids here. As well, we have summer camp that is going on as well. It starts on June the 21st is when our summer camp will start. This year, we are one of the only camps that is offering free summer camp for the grades of 6 through 8. There is no fee for the summer camp at all. The only thing that the kids have to pay for is the field trips, and I've done my best to keep the field trips as low as possible. We only have, and I know when I put this out here, hit me up as soon as possible. We only have 7 more spots, and then I have to shut it down. I won't be able to have anybody else that can be a part of the summer camp. That summer camp, we are open Monday through Thursday from 9:30 a.m. until 5:30 a.m. We have a lot of programs that will be taking place. We'll be doing fitness programs. We're doing hygiene programs. We're doing programs for character and leadership. We have a basketball program we'll be doing here. We'll be doing dance here, along with social emotional classes and with leadership classes that we'll have for the kids here. That's free of charge. You don't have to pay. You don't have to have any type of scholarship. You don't have to fit into any type of criteria. It don't matter whether you make $60,000, $70,000, $80,000, or $10 an hour. If you want your child to be a part of this program, I'll leave all the information down on the side in the comment area. Please make sure you get to me as soon as possible because I did make sure that I tried to open more spots just for Carver. I'm very interested in getting a lot of 6th and 7th graders because it gives us time to really work with them and help prepare them for high school. The type of director my mindset is when we get them in 6th grade, we're already preparing them for 7th grade. When we get a 7th grader, we're already preparing them for 8th grade. When we get an 8th grader, we're already preparing them for the next level. I believe in Milagro. I know what we're able to do, and I know what we have done. We have the data to prove what we're doing here, and we're not just a average after-school program. Because we only allow 40 kids in our program, we're able to have that one-on-one contact. We're able to have that one-on-one influence with each child that comes through our program. So thank you so much for allowing me to present tonight. I'll leave my information on the side, and please email me or call me, and I'll be happy to assist you in any way I can. Thank you guys so much.
Mr. Talton, thank you so much for that presentation information, and how wonderful that you guys have opened extra spots just for Carver. That's so nice of you guys to do that. So parents, if you're interested in the Milagro Center, like Mr. Talton said, he will place his contact information in the chat. Also, if for some reason after this meeting tonight, you decide you do want to reach out and you're like, oh, I didn't get the information, you can always reach out to me as well, and I will put my email address in the chat as well. My name is Jackie Boileau, and I am the 7th grade assistant principal, so you can always reach out to me as well, and I can put you in contact with him too. So Mr. Talton, thank you so much. It was really nice to see you again. Thank you so much. All right, Ms. Stewart.
Yes, there was someone with your hand raised. Do you want to go ahead and unmute your mic? Maybe not. Okay, I will go ahead and get my presentation started. Thank you.
Hi, welcome to Carver.
Good evening. My name is Sandra Edwards. I am the proud principal of Carver Middle School. I want to extend to you and your family a very warm welcome to Carver Middle School. Our mission at Carver is to enable all students to become positive and productive citizens and members of a global society. To achieve this, we aim to develop the student intellectually, socially, and physically. We are looking forward to a productive partnership with you to ensure that your children can achieve their highest potential. We understand that in order to be successful in school, our children will need support from both the home and the school. We realize a strong partnership with you will make a big difference in your child's education. As partners, we share the responsibility of our children's success and want you to know that we will do our very best to carry out those responsibilities. We ask that you guide and support your child's learning by ensuring that he or she attends school daily, arrives on time and ready for today's learning experience, complete all assignments and homework given by the teachers, and also to read daily so they can develop a love of learning and literacy throughout the school year. The overall climate encourages lifelong learning through self-discipline, tolerance, leadership, and service to others. As the principal of Carver Middle School, I believe that it's my responsibility to maintain and continue to build a supportive and collaborative spirit at our school. Together as a school community, we will build on the transitions of the past and meet the challenges of the future in innovative and exciting ways. Once again, welcome to Carver Middle School, and I look forward to an exciting school year. Thank you.
again tonight. You've seen the rest, but here at Carver Middle School, we are the best. George Washington Carver Middle School, make sure in 21-22, you are here. The place where everyone is somebody. We love it here at Carver, and we want to see you here next year.
Okay, so we're all learning this new technology. So I want to thank you again. I am Mrs. Stewart, and I am the, let me get my camera here. I am the Choice IB coordinator here at Carver Middle. And again, we want to thank you guys for coming out. We're going to go ahead and get started with our presentation. If you can please keep your mics on mute. Hold on, let me mute my mic here. If you can please keep your mic on mute, use the chat box. If you have any questions, please put your questions as we go through the presentations in the chat. And then once we're done, we will have questions towards the end. Thank you. All right. So as you know, Carver, we are an IB World School. We also have an AVID program that is infused, as well as STEM. Our AVID program, we're going to have Ms. Render speak on that later. So we are happy to welcome you to our Eagle family, where our Eagles soar to success. At Carver Middle, we have a principal, which you met earlier, Ms. Edwards in the video. We also have 3 assistant principals. Mrs. Brown, she is our 8th grade assistant principal. Ms. Boileau, who was the moderator at the beginning, she's our 7th grade assistant principal. And you also heard from Mr. Kirkwood, who is our 6th grade assistant principal. Our mission statement is here. Carver Middle School's purpose is to serve the educational needs of its students and provide ongoing support for its families. Our mission is to enable all students to become positive and productive citizens and members of the global society. To achieve this, we aim to develop the students intellectually, socially, and physically. The overall climate encourages lifelong learning through self-discipline, tolerance, leadership, and service to others. That was just our agenda. All right, be in the know. This is very important. We use our social media a lot. So therefore, whenever you want to be in the know, we encourage you to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and also on our YouTube page. So if any videos are posted, you will be the first to get those. So go ahead and subscribe. Also on our school's website, we try to keep that updated as well. So therefore, we update information there. So if you continue to follow us on our webpage, you will be updated with everything that's happening here at Carver. Also, parents, one thing that is very important, especially for those of you coming from elementary, we use the SIS Gateway as a guide for everything. So if you are not on the SIS Gateway, we strongly encourage you to reach out to your elementary school now and receive the login information to get familiar with the SIS Gateway system over the summer break, because we use that at Carver for a lot. Grades, notification, making sure that your contact information is updated on the SIS Gateway. So again, parents, be in the know, especially when your kids are off to middle school, be in the know as to what's happening. Follow us on our social media, log on and check out our school website, and update your contact information in the SIS Gateway. A couple of things for parents and students to-do lists. Again, we are asking you to follow the school district on the social media as well as Carver for the latest update. Make sure that your information is correct in the SIS Gateway system. We will share our supply list as well as our school dress code. For important information for all grade levels will be posted on social media and email. So anything that rolls out over the summer, that will be emailed to the parents. So again, please make sure that your contact information is updated in the SIS Gateway system. A call out will be sent. And if those of you received a call this evening, that means that I have your correct phone number and you received that, that phone call today to remind you of this meeting tonight. First day of school is on Tuesday, August 10th. School hours is from 9:30 to 4:05 p.m. So again, our school starts later than the elementary, so 9:30 to 4:05. The building opens at 9, so kids can come on campus starting at 9 o'clock. The SIS Gateway is, again, important information for parents. This is why this whole slide is dedicated to this. SIS is the student information system. You can check students' grade and their attendance. Again, in middle school, all grades will be uploaded into the SIS Gateway. Therefore, we ask parents to make sure that you have a login. Of course, the kids will have their login, but we encourage parents to have access so that they can log in to keep, abreast of what's happening with your child while they're in school. This PowerPoint will be uploaded to our website. So therefore, you will be able to log on and click on these links because they will be live links once it's on our school webpage. And then again, it will tell you how to register and then how to log in. So if you need assistance, contact your child's elementary school at this time to get the access information to get onto the SIS Gateway. Because I know some parents were saying that the elementary schools don't use it as much, but once they get to middle school and high, it is used. At Carver, we follow the PBIS system, which is our positive behavior system. We do have a school-wide system that we have in place. This one is like an example of what is expected in the classroom. So once students are in classroom, these are the expectations that we have for them. It's a universal in all classrooms all around the campus. Our mascot is the eagle. So therefore, we use those acronyms in a lot of the things that we do. So you have here, E is for expectations, A is for accountability, G is for growth, L is for leadership, and E is for everyone is responsible and respectful. So in the classroom, we ask for the expectations: attend all classes daily, be on time, supplies are out and ready. Accountability, dress appropriately in school dress code, submit assignments on time, display positive behavior. The growth, come to class with an open mind. Be an active listener. That's how you're going to grow. Leadership, set an example by being engaged. Participate when called upon. Collaborate with your peers. Everyone is responsible and respectful. Take responsibility for your learning. Be respectful of others and support one another. Parents, this is how you can be involved and engaged, not meaning that you have to be on the school campus every day, but how parents can be engaged is monitor your child's Google Classroom and the SIS Gateway. You will all receive an invite for the Google Classroom so that you can have access to what assignments the teachers are posting, what the kids are doing in the classroom. Contact teachers if you have any concerns or questions. Our teachers have an open door policy here where if you need any assistance, any help, we are there to help your child be successful. Attend monthly SAC meetings and school events. We have monthly SAC meetings and we do invite you all to participate. I think a parent reached out and asked, do we have a PTO? No, we do not have a PTO, but if you would like to start one, we are more than welcome to receive that. But we would like for you guys to also be a part of our SAC, which meets monthly, and those meetings start at 6 o'clock. And whenever we have school events like our STEM nights or our literacy nights or our science nights, we do encourage parents to participate in those, and those start at 6 o'clock. Your presence matters. You being involved and engaged in your child's learning does matter, and it does have an impact on them and how successful they are in school. Grades and progress reports. For students here at Carver, I know like in elementary school, they did like the APs, the PRs, but once they get to middle school, letter grades come into play. So here we have an outline of what the grades look like and what they will receive once they're here in middle school. Progress reports are sent out halfway through each quarter, and they're uploaded, or grades are uploaded into the system bi-weekly. Report cards are sent home after each quarter, and that will be available in SIS, as well as the progress reports. GPA matters. This is very important, parents. Your child is coming into 6th grade, GPA matters. I know sometime in elementary, they're not really held back that much, but once they get to middle school, their grades matter because students could be held back if their grades are not up to par. So a 2.0 GPA or higher is like average standing. If your child is in a program like the pre-IT or the IB program, they have to make sure that they maintain a 3.0 or higher. But GPA matters because then again, their GPA that's in middle school, when you guys are looking for those programs that are in high school, they're looking at their middle school GPA, their grades, to pull them into those programs that are at the high school level. So yes, GPA grades matter once they hit middle school. So is Ms. Render on, and she can talk a little bit about AVID. We do have an AVID program. We do have AVID whole school, but then we also have a select few students that are in an AVID program, and they are, and again, it's in-house, so you don't apply. You're pretty much, we reach out to you, and then you become an AVID student. And Ms. Render, is she on?
Good evening. Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so thank you. I'll turn it over real quick to Ms. Render. Thank you, Ms. Render.
No problem. Good evening, parents and students. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I love the beginning of the school year because we get a chance to have these wonderful new Eagles that belong to us for the next 3 years. My name is Ms. Render. I'm one of the school counselors, actually the 8th grade school counselor, but I'm also the AVID counselor and coordinator. So AVID is actually a system more so than a program. And it takes the place of being able to move our students with academic potential for success in either high school classes as well as even college. Ms. Stewart, who is our awesome IB coordinator, often says that IB is the philosophy and AVID is the strategy. And so what we do is we take those strategies to help build upon one another to help our students be successful. These are the students, if you have students that you feel are kind of in the middle, meaning that they're not necessarily the honor roll students, but they're not our students that are really having struggles academically, but you feel that they have this great potential to even move forward and do more, then AVID may be the program be the system for your student. What its goal is to help students look at the possibilities of moving and looking at college, as well as looking at career readiness and preparing them for those type of endeavors in the future. So we provide tutoring within our during the school day. They get actual tutors that come actually from our colleges that work with them. We also teach them different strategies related to Cornell note taking. We also work on organizational strategies because I know all 6th graders come here, they don't need any help with organization. All the 6th graders I know are coming with organization, and I'm sure that they have super clean rooms and that they are totally organized. And yes, I'm making a joke on that, but we also teach them organization. The one school, one binder. Is just so many different possibilities that they can take advantage of through AVID. We also offer field trips, hopefully. This year, we won't be doing virtual field trips, but actually live in-person field trips on college campuses. We have wonderful speakers that come in and work with us and work with our students on different career paths to give them ideas. So it is just an awesome opportunity for students to really search within themselves and really build their potential. So it is a college and career readiness system. So if you feel that it's something that you would think would be a great opportunity for your child, please feel free. I will put my information in the chat, as well as information. We do something similar to an application, because we do want to make sure that the students that are coming into AVID understand, as well as the parents understand, what are some of the requirements and the expectations. So in the chat, I will put the information through a Google Doc if you're interested and would like more information, as well as filling out the form for interest for your student. So with that, if you have any questions, feel free to email me. I'll put that in the chat as well. And we're so excited about your babies coming, and we're going to take good care of them. We haven't lost one yet. So with that, have a great evening, and thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Render. And I have the slide up here now because being that we are an AVID infused school, we do encourage the students to have an AVID binder. And as you can see here on the slide, the AVID binder pretty much helps the students with organizational skills. So it's helping them keep organized. And as you can see here, we have the Cornell Note system that we use as well. So here, this slide is just giving you like just a snippet again of what AVID is here at Carver, and one of the strategies again that we use. At Carver, we also have a pre-IT program. Now, our pre-IT program, this leads to a high school credit course, which the students take certification exams once they're in 7th and 8th grade. As you can see here, the track would be in 6th grade. They do digital tools and gaming, coding. Once they get in 7th grade, that's web page development, coding, industry certification. They start with robotics, and then they continue on into 8th grade when they're learning about the technology, the business world of technology, what skills that they need as far as like what jobs out there and what they're looking for. This is a high school credit course. It's also counted as their online requirement, because once they get into high school, but now we're all on online, we've all been online, but that was the requirement for students to graduate, to have to take a course online, and that course that they take in 8th grade satisfies that prerequisite. Also in 8th grade, they do coding as well as robotics. Now the pre-IT program, just like our AVID program is for in-house, our pre-IT program is in-house as well as choice. So students that are not zoned for Carver can apply, but then our students that are in-house can also apply. This program can also lead, like if you're trying to go to Atlantic, because Atlantic also has a lot of technology courses there. The students build some of those skills in our pre-IT program that will help them once they move on to those different programs that Atlantic High School offers. And I have a short video I would like to show you guys.
Grammarly helps you work more efficiently, which makes accomplishing
Okay, so that is our award-winning robotics team, our robotics program. They have, even during this pandemic, they have earned awards because they've been competing in virtual competitions and they are still rocking it. So again, that is our robotics. Our IB program, our IB program, which stands for International Baccalaureate, it's a program that is pretty much known around the world. Students that continue with the IB program go on to high school. They receive like 2 years of college and they can take that diploma and go to any school in the US as well as overseas if they choose to do so. So Carver Middle NYP program, which is IB for our 6th through 8th graders. Students continue the program at Atlantic High School for 9th and 10th grade. And then if they choose to, they can go on to the DP program, which is college level coursework. Now, mind you, here at Carver, all of our classes incorporate the IB philosophy. Yet we do have an advanced track for those students that that does expire to complete the DP program, which is at the high school level and on to college. So again, we do incorporate that philosophy within the classrooms, and all of our classrooms, just helping those kids become that global minded individual when it comes to their learning, thinking outside the box, being creative, critical thinkers, collaborators, and that's what the program does for our students. Again, our NYP advanced coursework, and then the students that apply for choice, they are being placed in our advanced classes. So if you have not done so and you are interested in your child being in part of either the pre-IT, if they haven't already done so, or the IB, as well as the AVID, like Ms. Render said, just go ahead and reach out to us and we can get that started for you. Once the students come in for the IB program, foreign language or world language is a requirement for them because, again, being a global learner, they would need to learn another foreign language or another language. So therefore, that's one of the students elected that they take foreign language. In 6th grade, we expose them to French and Spanish, and then they can choose how they want to continue in 7th and 8th grade, and that also leads to a high school credit course. We'll continue. Dress code, as some of you were asking about earlier. Our dress code at Carver is a unified dress code. This will also be posted on our website. There's one there now. We will be tweaking it a little bit, but we will be updating it. The one major thing that we have here that's on this, the dress code, is that ID badges will need to be worn whenever it comes to sweatshirts, hoods, jackets without the hoods. No hoods, so crew neck jacket only. We do have solid color tops. They do have to have a collar on it, so just one color, polo style tops, solid color bottoms, no jeans. They can wear jeans, but no rips in them, no holes, no skin showing, so no rips in the pants. T-shirts can be worn if it's a Carver Spirit shirt, so if they're a part of a club or if they purchase a Carver T-shirt, they can wear those. Footwear, of course, is no flip-flops, no Crocs, no slides. They have to be closed-toe shoes. Face masks, not sure if you've heard, but next year face mask is optional, but students that do choose to wear face masks, which they are more than welcome to do so, no inappropriate images or logo, but they cannot wear the gaiters or bandanas. So if they're wearing a face mask, it have to be the regular one, but no gaiters and no bandanas. If you have any further question, on the bottom of this flyer as well, you will contact your grade level office and they will be able to give you more information as far as the uniform is concerned. Oh, shorts are no joggers, no leggings, no sweatpants, but it's outlined here in detail. And it will, like I said, it will be posted on our school website. We do have a general school supply list, but teachers will be giving out syllabus at the beginning of the year, but this is like an overall of what the students will need whole school. But again, like I said, teachers will be giving out supply lists once schools start. On their syllabus, it will say what specific things the teachers need in their class. Of course, you need access to internet, and right now I think mostly everybody does, and if they don't, you would need to have internet. Blue black pen, pencil, loose leaf paper, composition notebook, 3-inch binder. Again, that's our Avid to make sure that the kids keep all of their things organized in there, a divider so that they can divide amongst their coursework. Dry erase markers, definitely in the math, language, arts, science class, maybe others, but then the students, they get a dry erase board, so therefore they can use their markers to write off to show their work. Color pencils, highlighters, a pencil pouch, ruler, 2 index cards, and a neoprene Chromebook cover, because as you guys know, all students have the one-to-one Chromebook, and this little cover, and it's suggested, not required, it's suggested if you can purchase that for your child to keep their Chromebook in, and that pretty much just helps the Chromebook with the cushion, to keep it safe. Earbuds, headphones, and that's only allowed to be worn during class time, so the students cannot walk around campus with earbuds in their ear. Not sure if Miss Brandy Edwards is on. She is our chorus teacher. This year, they normally put on, well, our chorus department normally puts on a presentation every year. We did one right before the pandemic hit, which was our Christmas or holiday presentation, because in the chorus department, in the chorus class, they put on a presentation every year. This year, they're working on a virtual talent show. So we're inviting you all to log in to watch it. It will be pre-recorded, so it will be posted on our YouTube page. So therefore, you can log on. If you subscribe to our YouTube channel, then you will get a ding whenever that is posted, and therefore you will have access to it. So again, that will be on June 14th. So look out for the premiere of our virtual talent show. Miss Edwards, are you on? Is she on? She could speak a little bit more to it.
Hi, I'm here, Ms. Stewart.
Okay. Go ahead, Ms. Edwards.
Hi, everyone. I'm so happy that you all are choosing to come to Carver, and this is our lovely chorus department. We do much more than just singing. We actually have a new course of handbells that will be coming next year. We got our handbells back there in the library as we speak, waiting for them to be used. And we also have a beginning course, an intermediate course, and an advanced. Being that you all are 6th graders, you will be starting off at the beginning level. But if you have course experience and you went to Miss Ramondi's choir or any other elementary choir that you would like to join our intermediate or advanced, that could be arranged. So excited to meet you all, and welcome to Carver.
Thank you, Ms. Edwards. Now, we want to thank you for spending the evening with us and learning a little bit about what Carver has to offer. And again, I do apologize that we weren't able to give you like a tour of the school, but we will be brick and mortar next year. So therefore, you all will see the campus then. I know it'll be when you start school, but campus will be open next year for everyone. And if you have any questions, I know they've been answering all the chat monitors that were on have been answering some questions here. So if you guys have any others, we can go ahead and answer those now for you. And we want to thank you all for attending this evening. Thank you. A special thank you to all the teachers too that came out. Thank you guys. I know a lot of the 6th grade team is on here. Thank you guys for being here. And if anyone, like I said, if you have any questions, let us know.
Hello.
Ms. Anderson, yes, go ahead and speak.
Good evening. Okay, I just have a question. And when you were going over the dress code, now you said jeans, and then you said no jeans, and you said jeans, but okay, so just verify.
Okay, sorry. I was probably all over the place. I meant to say, yes, we have jeans. Oh, sorry. Yes, the students can wear jeans. They cannot have any rips or holes. Even if, like sometimes they have the jeans with a little fabric in the back, so no skin is showing, but no rips or holes at all.
Okay,
so, and solid color jeans, not like acid wash jeans, not like jeans with different color patches, solid colored jeans.
Right. Now, does that colored pants, colored jeans, or just regular?
Yeah, color pants are fine, just no pants with all different types of prints on it. Solid color.
Okay, and you did say the tops were just any color as long as it has a collar.
Yes, any color top, long as it has a collar. And it has to be solid color, one color.
Okay, and the kids, they'll get Chromebooks once they enter the school, or they're going to pick them up? Are we picking them up during the summer?
You know what? That's one thing. If you follow us on our Instagram or our social media, we will be updating that information, because right now I think it hasn't been set in stone yet as to what's going to happen with the devices. Because I know some kids have them in elementary, so we're not sure if they're going to have them keep them over the summer. So just follow us on social media, and then you will be updated that way.
Okay, my daughter, she does have a computer from the school, and they are allowing them to keep them. No, they're not. They're allowing them to keep them if they're returning to that school, but if not, they will have to turn them in.
Okay, so if they return them in there, then once they come over to us, we'll see in the system that they don't have one checked out to them, and then we will give them one.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so let me just clarify that. So for all the schools at the top grade level of each, like elementary's 5th grade, middle school's 8th grade, the schools have all been instructed to collect the Chromebooks from those students in that top grade level. And then when they go to the next school level up, they will get Chromebooks reissued. And then the idea is that, like, we'll take our 8th grade Chromebooks, and those now go to our 6th graders. So everyone will be issued Chromebooks, and it will happen probably within the first week of school. We haven't really laid out the specifics of those logistics yet, but it'll either be the week before and we'll do a pickup day, or we'll do it while the kids are already on campus, and we'll do it then. Ms. Stewart, if you don't mind, let me, I just want to run through a couple of these questions real quick in the chat verbally. It's just easier to say it than type it all out.
And I think, Mr. Harris, if you did want to talk about the accelerated math for students, the pathway for students for math, because at Carver, we do have a very accelerated math track, and Mr. Harris, he's on, and he is our math coach, and he can give you more information on that.
Good evening. First off, my name is Mr. Harris, the math coach at Carver Middle School. If you have any questions about the math department, first off, all 6th graders are going to be placed with a 6th grade book. That is the 6th grade advanced book. That is a curriculum set up for all of 6th grade and half of 7th grade. Based off of how they score on the FSA for the 6th grade this year, this upcoming school year, they'll be placed in either 7th grade advanced or 7th grade regular, based if they score 3, 4, or 5 on the FSA. That is the statewide test that we have for the state of Florida. Also in 7th grade, some students, if they're in AMP, if they're coming in AMP, if your child right now is coming in 6th grade and they have AMP already on their schedule at their school, I'm going to place them in 7th grade advanced. And then 7th grade advanced is a class where they're taking 7th grade materials and 8th grade materials, and they'll sit for an 8th grade test at the end of the school year. And that particular child, after they finish AMP in 7th, as a 6th grader, but taking a 7th advanced class, they'll end up taking algebra. As a state and as a goal, we want all students to have an opportunity to take algebra before they leave the middle school setting. Also, if they don't end up taking algebra before they leave, they can also end up taking an industry certification class that Ms. Stewart was talking about earlier. That is your coding classes, and those are your classes that we have in 7th grade and 8th grade. So any student that scores a level 3 in a math class, they're going to be placed in advanced classes, or if they're not, they score 3, but they're still we feel they're still not strong in math, but they score level 3, they're going to be placed in an industry certification class, and they must pass that industry certification class. I placed my email in the chat, so please reach out to me with any emails. I will forward you tomorrow the information that we had previously a few months ago about things you can do for the summer with your child. We had a meeting at our SAC meeting last month, and I posted some things for some of the parents that were coming in. I'll also post that again for anybody that has an email. You can please email me. I'll put it again in the chat at the end. But email me your concerns and questions, and I will get back with you first thing tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, Thank you, Mr. Harris. And then I also wanted to say, and I didn't say this, and I didn't have it in my slide, but I did email everyone the summer reading assignment. So for the summer reading assignment, that is sent out for all students. And the students that are in 6th grade, if you are in a program as far as like IB, if you're in AVID, you will have to, we're asking that you do 2 books. You would read 2 books, and then there's prompts that you would have to respond to. All others, we ask that you do 1 book. You're reading it and then you're responding. And when you guys come back on campus in the fall, you're taking a reading counts quiz on the books that you've read, and then you're turning in that assignment. Both of those are counted as your first grades for your first quarter. For your first quarter. So you would have to take a reading counts quiz for the books that you've read. Now, if you want to read more books, you are more than welcome to read more. But we are asking that students that are coming in our AVID and our IB to read 2 books, and the other students, you can read 1. But again, you can read more, but your teachers are looking for those for grades when you come in the fall. Oh, and also in the packet, we will have our Google Classroom open over the summer. So if anyone have any questions about the summer reading assignment, you can log on during the summer, and we will be there to assist you with those assignments. Now we can go ahead and attack the questions that are in the box.
Can I ask a question? Is virtual school allowed or no?
You mean in the fall?
Oh no, I said is virtual allowed
in August, you mean? When you come back in August?
Yeah, when you come to school.
No, there is no virtual. If your parents choose for you to do virtual in the fall, they have to sign up for the Florida Virtual School. But all students have to come back on campus next year.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Excuse me. I just wanted to ask, how do you sign up for the pre-IT program?
If you would like to be in the pre-IT program, you can send me an email, and then I can go ahead and make sure that your schedule reflects that. And then when you're signing up for the programs, another reminder is that there is a contract that I send out for students and parents to look over and read, because once those students are in those classes, like I said, they have to maintain a 3.0 GPA or higher. Those GPAs mean that it's pretty much, they have to be, again, on task doing everything that they need to do, because, again, those classes lead to industry certification as well as high school credit courses. So those students in those classes must make sure that they're maintaining those grades so that they can be successful in those end of the course exams that follow those programs. So if you would like to be in any one of those programs, send myself, Ms. Render, an email. If you would like pre-IT, just let me know. If you would like IB, let me know. And if you need AVID, email Ms. Render and let her know. And it will also come with a contract, like an agreement to say you're going to keep up with your grades and your behavior.
I have another question. Do we have even and odd days, or would we do all the classes in one day?
Thank you. That's a great question. We will have a rotating schedule, which that will be posted up also on our website soon. Rotating schedule means that you will see all of your teachers every day, but you won't see them all at the same time. The only class that you will see at the same time is your 3rd period, and 3rd period is during the lunch block. So our lunch block is longer, but for an example, you will start, say, on Monday with periods 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on Tuesday, you will start with 6, and then it will go to 1, then 3, because 3 is every day, then, 1, 2. And that's how it would rotate. So it's like a rotating schedule. So every day you're going to see your teacher at a different time of the day, except your 3rd period.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And Ms. Edwards, are you on? Because I want to give you a chance to say if you would like. Or Ms. Brown, are you on? They may not be. But if they are, they can just hop in. Okay, let's go to the questions.
I'm sorry, I have another question. Actually for Mr. Simmons, he's the ESE coordinator. I didn't hear anything about how the ESC services will go? Are all the classes inclusion? So can he explain to me?
How are you doing once again, Miss Anderson, and welcome
I'm
to
good.
school.
Yeah.
That's something I can answer offline. You know, I do not discuss IEPs over the internet, but we can talk about that offline. Please reach out to me tomorrow. You can call me at 561-638-2169, or you can send me a email. I'll put my email in the chat now.
Okay, I'll email you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so Miss Stewart, I believe I think I answered all the questions, or somebody did, either I or Mr. Harris or Mr. Simmons or Dr. Hunt, somebody answered. So folks, if your questions have still not been answered that you put in the chat, please feel free to jump in and let us know that we missed your question.
Yes.
One more question.
Go ahead.
Is there like a certain date we're supposed to get our schedules?
Your schedules, actually, I think when right before, closer to when school starts, it will be available on the SIS system. But again, if you follow us on Instagram, Facebook, it will be posted there. We will be emailing out to parents that when that information will be available. So just make sure that all parents, that your contact information is updated, because again, we use that heavily. We email. So if your email is overloading and busting to the seams, I will advise you this summer to do some summer cleaning and clean out the emails, because we do use the emails a lot. We do also do out the parent link, the phone calls, and we also send out text messages. So please unblock the school if somehow it has been blocked. Please unblock the school, because somehow some parents is inadvertently, it blocks the school number, but we will be contacting you all through that system.
And so schedules are typically released the week before school starts. So again, like Ms. Stewart said, all that information will be sent out through our social media and through your emails and texts, like the parent link. Many of you, if you are currently in the Palm Beach County system, your schools send messages via text or through email through a system called Parent Link. So that's another system we use. So we do send out a lot of communication to everybody through a variety of ways. So you just have to make sure that you are connected so you don't miss out on all of the very valuable information we provide for you all. Are there any more questions? I see, Miss Anderson, you had raised your hand. Is that old? Is that an old question?
That is, thank you. But you guys, thanks for all the information.
You're very welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight. Anyone else have more questions? Okay, well, I think